Coach Roma here, class is in session. I want to talk about life. And this is an ocean, for those of you who can't tell. And I want to talk about 3 different kinds of people in life and the progression that I can hopefully take you all on from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, which is where you want to be. Most people are at level 1. This is the sand, the choppy water, and then the calm ocean way out deep. People are hanging in the sand, safety, comfort. They're there because they're afraid of being judged. He's chilling under his little umbrella, hanging out, operating from a place of scarcity and lack, looking at the people that are getting crashed by the waves, putting in effort, going through trial and error, struggle, basically just living life and applying themselves. They decided to take the leap and go from level 1 to level 2. The level 1 people just sit here, and even though they really wish they were level 2, they're not sure if they would make it. The waves are scary and they're crashing and they're big, and so instead they just sit back here and point a finger at the people trying and say like, haha, see, you failed, see, it's better that I didn't even try because at least I got to avoid the embarrassment and shame of failing, even though there is no shame in failing. It's shameful to be back here and not try. So what happens to a lot of people is they take the leap from level 1 to level 2, they get in the ocean and the waves are really big, and then they revert back. They're like, okay, I tried that, life hit me really freaking hard, and I couldn't handle it, dude. I'm like, my shit got rocked, and I'm gonna go back to safety, to comfort. I just wanna feel okay. I don't wanna continually get hit by the waves. And many people repeat this cycle again and again. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Never get past where the waves are choppiest, and not knowing if they had just kept going, you're already 80% of the way here just by trying, just by applying yourself, picking goals, deciding to go for it, taking the risks. But unfortunately, you can't tell. You don't realize you're 80% of the way there when you're here. All you know is pain, struggle, suffering, challenge, life experiences, right? But if you just kept going from level 2 to level 3, you would get to the deep, calm water past the waves, close to the shore. And this looks like humility, surrender, acceptance, love, gratitude. It doesn't mean that there's no more struggle in life. It doesn't mean that everything is fine once we just get past the waves, but we're held by the depth of the ocean. It is, source, universe, God, whatever you want to call it. You're rewarded for pushing through. God is creating the waves and the challenges and the struggle and the trial and error. He wants to help build you into a strong man or woman, a capable man or woman that can be of service to yourself and others. So he throws these challenges at you, and it's not a failure to sometimes revert back to safety and comfort and say the weight is too big, I can't handle it, I need a break. But ultimately the goal is to eventually stop reverting back and just push through. The only way is through. You can't cop out. There is no shortcut. People try to go over here and find a shortcut. They try to go over here and find a shortcut. It never works. There are no shortcuts. You push through, you keep swimming, all the stupid cringe cliches you can think of, but they're true, dude. You just keep going, and eventually you are rewarded by universe, by the energetic, magnetic field that exists and engulfs us every day, everywhere we go. It is responding to our effort, and when you apply enough effort and you reject the judgment of others and you reject the comfort and the safety that you once knew, and you've taken that big leap of faith, eventually, I don't know when, I didn't write the rule book, I'm just studying my own experience and those much smarter than me, and I truly believe this is how it works. As much as this is a really simple graph, I think you can pretty much break life down in this 5-minute video right here and save it and watch it again and send it to your friends and send it to your grandma. If you know people that are in this loop, or if you yourself are in this loop, don't overcomplicate it. This doesn't mean it's easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. Those are not synonyms. It's very difficult, but if you can learn the skills of humility, surrender, acceptance when you're in this middle ground here, lead with love, lead with gratitude. Don't judge others. Don't attach to comfort and pleasure as your highest value in life. Open-hearted, grateful for what you already have, accepting what is, surrendering to the natural flow of life. If you can embody all those qualities in the middle phase here, that's what gets you through. That's what gets you under the waves and allows you to get enough air and oxygen and energy in to get through to the depths of the ocean where you find eternal calm, stillness, peace. It doesn't mean that there aren't still speed bumps and things here and there, but when you're operating from a place of open-heartedness, love, accepting what is, no longer swimming upstream, but understanding that you are taken care of. You are being guided by a force much greater than yourself. And as long as you remain in alignment with your highest values and you're a good person and you try your best, over time that does get rewarded, and we get to be all the way up here, you know, chilling way out in the ocean, connecting with other evolved individuals that are also open-hearted, leading with love, gratitude for what they have in life. And this isn't necessarily just like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, super like materially successful people. This is just spiritually rich people, people that get it, people that are no longer fighting the natural forces of life, trying to impose their will on everything. These are people that are at peace. They may not have the most in the physical world, and they don't need it. They're not operating from a place of scarcity and lack. They're operating from a mindset of gratitude and abundance, not wishing to trade places with anyone else, not wishing to be in a different place than they currently are, just totally blissed out, conscious, accepting their place in life at this current moment and wishing for nothing else. That makes you truly rich. Oversimplification, of course, but I think it's important to accept and understand that this is kind of what life boils down to. And I'm making this video also for myself, because if I can teach a subject like this, hopefully that makes it a little bit higher chance that I can embody it myself. Because like self-analysis right now, I would say I'm like right here. I've done this about 9,000. Well, that's not true. I don't think I've ever sat back in the position of judging others and making fun of others. I've never been a hater, but I've certainly come back to safety and comfort a few times, gone to the water, come back, gone to the water, come back. I think I'm on the bottom end of the mountain. If I had to climb up a mountain and go down the other end, and that was the ocean, trying to get to the other side, to the calm, I think I'm already past the top of the mountain. I'm coming down the other side, leaning into humility, surrender, acceptance, getting very close to the stillness, the depth, the all-knowing, understanding, like deeper sense of like, it's okay. Everything's okay. I am being guided. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I don't desire to be anywhere else. I don't desire to be anyone else. It's all happening for me, and I'm going to tune into it, try to learn from it, and flow with life. That's all I got for you. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thanks. Peace.